Hi there. In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to use the Recipes tab on the Constant Health app. So in order to access this tab, I'm going to click on Recipes on the bottom right-hand corner of the app. It's that little button with the chef's hat. So once I click here, I'm able to access some really great recipes that have been collected for the Constant Health community. So I can search for recipes in a variety of ways. If I click on the Search for Recipes tab, I'm able to search for, pasta or search by ingredients. So then a bunch of recipes will come up that way. I'm just going to exit out of there. I can also search for recipes through a couple of categories such as seasonal eats, family favorites, freezer friendly recipes, that sort of a thing. I can also filter through recipes, and I'm going to do that by clicking on filter on the top right hand side of the screen. So this way I'm able to kind of filter recipes that I'm looking for specifically. So let's say I'm looking for recipes that are up to, let's say, 600 calories per serving. Maybe I'm looking for recipes that have more than 10 grams of protein. So I'm going to apply those two filters and I'm able to see a variety of recipes that way. I'm going to clear those filters and I'm going to go back to the recipes tab. So let's say that I really liked these vegan sheep pan fajitas. I have them favorited by clicking on the little heart next to the recipe. If I click on them, I'm able to see a variety of information. I'm able to see the ingredients needed to make the recipe. I can also view the directions. So if I click on that, it's going to take me to the original website where the recipe was. I can also look on nutrition, so I can see the nutrition information of the recipe per serving. And I can also leave a note, either for myself or for the Constant Health community about the recipe. So I could say something like, this tasted great with a little bit extra paprika, whatever it might be. So if I wanted to make this recipe and I needed to get some of the ingredients for the recipe, I can add the ingredients to the shopping cart. So the shopping cart is found on the top right-hand side of the screen next to that little heart. So if I click here, I can add whatever ingredients I need to add to my shopping list. So maybe I need a couple of these guys. So I'm going to highlight them. I'm going to add those. And then I can go into the shopping list that's found on the main recipes screen. So here I'm able to see whatever ingredients I need to purchase. I can export this ingredients list to myself by clicking on the little square emoji with the arrow pointing up on the top right hand side. So I can send it to my email or to a text message to myself or someone else. You can also delete whatever ingredients you've purchased by swiping left on the ingredient and clicking on the little garbage can. So after you finish shopping, you can get rid of them. But let's go back to our vegan sheep pan fajitas. So if you wanted to make this recipe and then you consumed it, you're able to log the recipe. So if I click on log recipe, I can specify a couple of things. So I can specify the servings that I had, the meal that I had the fajitas for, let's say it was lunch, and the time. So let's say it was at 1:30 or so. If I added any additional ingredients to those fajitas when I was making them, I can also specify that here. And I'm going to log that recipe. And I can see now that that recipe popped up in my lunch, and I had a serving of those delicious fajitas. So this can be a really great way of trying out some new recipes and logging them really easily into the app as well. If you wanted to check out how to add your own personal recipe, just look up the My Recipes video on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.